Hi, this is Brother Albert with Beggar to Beggar Devotion. Oh man, it has been a wild weekend. You see, I have been on an Emmaus walk, and I was one of the assistant uh, spiritual directors with Jay Archer, and he was the spiritual director for the weekend. But it was a bunch of men uh, taking over McMinnville First United Methodist Church there in McMinnville, Tennessee. And doesn't really matter how much you know and how much you don't know, but God takes over. And so this is random morning. I had things I was going to share, but after the weekend, it blows all that out of the water. And I'm still tired from the weekend. You know, it's 6:30 in the morning, and but I'm here, beggar to beggar devotion, and this is a morning that a day that I'm just so full of God. You know, I went to assist, but God took over, and I want to just invite you as a man to ask people about this, and let someone initiate that with you, and help you find a time that you can break away from whatever you do, and decide that I'm gonna go to the walk to Emmaus, and sponsor you, and get you in there, and gonna look at some different things. One is how do we look at grace? You know, grace permeates our lives. It's wherever you are in your life. If you haven't ever accepted Jesus as your personal Savior, grace is right there with you anyway. Grace will always be there, um, showing you things in your life. You're not sure why it was shown to you. You don't know where that is coming from. But even looking at some script some songs that I like to sing. I like to sing them all, but what I'm going to show you is just some couple of songs like "Open My Eyes that I May See." We want to be praying that God will open our eyes um, to who is around us and what is around us. See, the um, angels are everywhere. Angels are everywhere. They're here to protect us, and so here's a song. It's a hymn in the hymn book, in the Methodist hymn book. It's called "Open My Eyes that I May See," and it says, "Open my eyes that I may see glimpses of truth thou hast for me. Place in my hands the wonderful key that shall unclasp and set me free. Silently now I wait for thee. Ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my eyes, illumine me, Spirit divine. Open my ears that I may hear voices of truth thou sendest near. And while the wave notes fall on my ear, everything false will disappear. Silently now I wait for thee, ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my ears, illumine me, Spirit divine. Open my mouth and let me bear gladly the warm truth everywhere. Open my heart and let me prepare love with thy children thus to share. Silently now I wait for thee, ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my heart, illumine me, Spirit divine. Then another. These are great classic tunes from the hymn book, and here's one for all these guys that were together. I was never never before in my life have I been around men that sang as well as these guys did. You know, you have a few that sing really good, but to have, about 40, not quite 40 maybe, I don't know. Well, no, it was about 50. So, here it is. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King. This isn't the right one. Wait, here's the right tune. Rise up, O men of God, have done with lesser things. Give heart and mind and soul and strength to serve the King of Kings. Rise up, O men of God, the kingdom tarries long. Bring in the day of brotherhood and in the night of wrong. Rise up, O men of God, the church for you doth wait. Her strength unequal to her task, rise up and make her great. Lift high the cross of Christ, tread where his feet have trod. As brothers of the Son of Man, rise up, O men of God. I used to be a part of Promise Keepers, and we had strong men there in Manchester. When I was a big part of that, and we went everywhere. We went to Washington D.C., we went to Tennessee, UT, we went down to New Orleans, and did Promise Keepers everywhere. And this weekend that I was a part of reminded me of all those days. You know, a church with not many men coming, especially the young men, it's a sad day. Come once a quarter, whether they need it or not. I hope you're hearing that. I hope if you're a part of that church, if you're a part of a church that has your men not coming, you need to go and talk to them. You need to pray. We need prayer warriors, men warriors. Women are awesome. They've always been there. But now we need the men. We need the men to show up and stand up and be on their and fall on their knees and be in prayer. Never was I so strengthened by men, old men, young men. I'm talking really young men. When you're 67, everybody's really young, man. But we had young men leading us in music, and man, they could sing it, they could play it. Then they invited me to play piano with them. That was an honor. And lead me on, let me stand. I am tired. I am. I am weak. I am worn. Through the storms, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. Growing up, we had strong men in our church, men of faith. They had their own businesses. They all were successful men, and they loved the Lord. And they were at church and they sang. We had men that could sing. This weekend we had men that could sing, and some men that couldn't sing sang as loud as anybody because their hearts were full. You didn't have to have a good tune in your heart to be able to sing. You just sang. When my way grows drear, precious Lord, linger near. When my life is almost gone, hear my cry, hear my call. Hold my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, lead me home. When the darkness appears and the night draws near, and the day